Be like water.
The highest good is like water. Water gives life to the 10,000 things and does not strive. It flows in places men reject, and so is like God. Indwelling, be close to the land. In meditation, go deep in the heart. In dealing with others, be gentle and kind. In speech, be true. In ruling, be just. In business, be competent. In action, study the timing. No fight. No blame.
Be like water, making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object. And you shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will reveal themselves. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. If you put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. A river flows around all obstacles.
Be like water.
After he became a famous Chinese-American action hero in the movies, Bruce Lee became frustrated by his inability to continue to master the art of detachment. He spent a week in meditation, unable to find detachment through meditation. He took a boat on the water by himself, feeling frustrated and mad. He punched the water, and finally the realization came. No matter how he struck the water stayed unharmed. By practicing the attributes of water, we become detached whilst we accomplish our goals.
Be like water.
Raymond Tang is a cultural leader and a technology geek who explores and applies ancient Chinese philosophy in the modern world. Raymond Tang's realization came differently. Feeling stressed, anxious, and trapped by the technology-driven life he led, he sought answers in how to cope with a world that's literally changing faster than we can think. He finds the answer not from the varying self-help books he had read, but from the 2,600-year-old classic text, the Tao Te Ching, particularly the poem of Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu describing the nature of water. From his realizations, Raymond discusses the nature of water and laid down 3 lessons that has been learned by the Chinese for millennia. The first of these 3 lessons is: humility.
The water that flows in a river always stays low. Yet, it is a life-giving force that helps plants grow and keeps all animals alive. It does not seek attention nor recognition, but its humble contribution is what sustains all life on Earth. Without it, we would cease to exist.
How do we utilize humility?
Except that we don't have all the answers to every question. Saying, "I don't know," is okay. And be open to learning. Asking for help is also a sign of humility. Be happy with the success of others and help them promote their success. Instead of trying to get ahead, help other people in their journey. By being humble, we imitate the nature of water, which is staying grounded and being aware of the environment and the people around us.
The second of these 3 lessons is harmony.
Water does not fight against any obstacle in its way. When flowing towards a rock, it gently flows around it without getting upset, angry, or agitated. With every obstacle scattered along its way, water always finds a solution without force, without conflict.
How do we achieve harmony?
Unless we are harmonious inside, we cannot find harmony outside. Learn to be harmonious in thoughts, words, and deeds. Being in harmony with ourselves is being comfortable with who we are rather than fighting to be the person we think we are supposed to be. Finding harmony in ourselves does not involve fighting against our nature, but rather to flow like water with who we are. We should not force ourselves to succeed and stop fighting with ourselves. Instead, let's shift the focus from achieving more success to achieving more harmony. Let's not focus on the things we cannot control. Rather, let's work with the environment to solve problems. Nature does not hurry, but everything is accomplished.
The third of these 3 lessons is openness.
Water is open to change. It has the ability to adapt to the changing temperature, which turns it into a liquid, solid, or gas. It adapts to the medium it is in. It is a teapot when it is inside a teapot. It is a cup when it is inside a cup. Because of its ability to adapt to change and remain flexible, it endures through the ages, overcoming all changes in the environment.
How do we become open?
Step up, open up, and get out from behind closed doors. We are called to go beyond our self-limiting beliefs. We must be open to every possibility. Be open to learn and unlearn, to navigate through the changing circumstances. Learning from the flexibility and adaptability of water can be a guiding principle we can all adhere to when life's obstructions come across our path.
Be like water.
Water cannot be grasped, wounded, or divided. It does not have a shape of its own, but molds itself to the receptacle that contains it. And in freezing temperatures, it crystallizes into a mighty rock. Becoming like water might not be easy, especially when things are working out fine in our lives. But when things start to crumble, like in the circumstances of Bruce Lee and Raymond Tang, may we remember to see ourselves flow like water.
Be like water.
The supreme goodness is like water. It benefits all things without contention. Indwelling, it stays grounded. In being, it flows to depths. In expression, it is honest. In confrontation, it stays gentle. In governance, it does not control. In action, it aligns to timing. It is content with its nature and therefore cannot be faulted.
Be like water.
When I find myself in times of trouble, the question is, what would water do?
Be like water.